Yo, brother, it's time for us to start talking the real, man. We've been sugarcoating too much. We've got to start calling everything out for what it is.
Hey guys, I'm here for my mountain climbing test with the Lynx. And again, a huge shout out to Jason at E-Wheels for helping me to get this early version of this wheel, although I really suspect it's essentially production quality. I like to take all my wheels I get for testing, new wheels, to Mount Wilson eventually. I'm going to climb about 4,500 feet on a trail. It's about 10, well, it varies, between 9 and 11 miles. I can't remember the exact figure to get up to the top. The first section usually is a good demonstration of if the wheels are going to tend to run hot, because it's a huge elevation gain in a fairly short distance, which you'll see. I'll stop when I get to that major point. Now the display, I'm using EUC World to monitor my wheel, but it does show a 43-degree temperature right now, Celsius. But when I look at the temperature on my wheel, it's 31 degrees. So I'm not sure about the discrepancy here. I'll look into that further. So I'll glance down at the display too periodically, and hopefully I'll be recording my stats live as I ride up. So I want to look just to see how the wheel behaves temperature-wise. I also want to see how the wheel just feels comfortable riding in trails, rocks, and pedal clearance, that kind of stuff. And thirdly, I want to have fun. It's Monday, I think it's the 28th of November, almost December, and I'm kind of sweating right now a little bit. Temperatures are in the mid-70s right now in Southern California. I know I'm a broken record, but it's just a gorgeous day to be riding in the winter. I feel for all you guys who already have snow. So hope you enjoy the ride. Temperature is climbing just a little bit, not much though. So I think that's encouraging. A little bit about the Lynx now. I'm still really enjoying this wheel, and I'm still like, this is the wheel I want to ride all the time unless I'm going for a long distance ride. And then it's either the EX30 right now or the Master Pro. Otherwise, this is just such a nice wheel to ride. I love the suspension, the cushiness of it, and yeah, it doesn't want to bottom out, really. I got the 62-pound coil. I had preload, about 50% preload of what's available set, and my riding weight, like right now, is just about 200 pounds. I'm up to 47 degrees Celsius, so it's climbed a few. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's just such a nice wheel. You know, again, kind of like the weather in Southern California, all the wheels we have now are really so nice. I mean, you know, I realize it can be stressful to pick, should I buy this wheel or this wheel if you don't have a unlimited budget, like I think most of us don't, including myself. But you know, you should just kind of know that ultimately any wheel you get, it's going to be a nice wheel. You know, primarily pick a wheel for the needs that you have. Do you need a long range wheel? Well, then you're not going to want to get this probably. You need a wheel that goes super fast. This might be it. But if you don't, you know, like the new V14 could work for you, right? I don't know. I could just go down the list of all the different wheels. You know, and I have. I shouldn't say maybe, but I have most of the modern wheels right now, and they're all nice. I definitely feel privileged in having a lot of the wheels. But for me, it's kind of like going into my closet and deciding what shirt I want to wear today. Kind of depends on how I feel. It's the same thing with the wheel I pick. You know, what's the ride I'm going to be doing today? You know, or what kind of fun do I plan on having? You know, trail riding or street riding. You know, kind of like a lot of sports. There's not one device that serves all needs. Even things like tennis, there's different types of tennis, right? Clay court, grass, asphalt, right? I'm sure the tennis players have different equipment for the different courts. So it's kind of the same thing with wheels, which kind of can make this an expensive hobby because, when you get into it, you probably want to have three wheels. That's if I had to pare it down, I'd probably want to have 3 wheels. A sport wheel like this, kind of a longer distance general purpose wheel, and maybe a smaller wheel for trails, like an Extreme V14, something like that. 49 degrees, so it's still readily climbing. I'm curious to see if it plateaus. I'm trying to remember, I think the V13 kind of climbed, but eventually hit a plateau and it just didn't go higher. Other wheels just keep climbing. So eventually you gotta get off and give it a break. Okay, let's look at the temperature. 39 degrees on the wheel and 50 degrees on EUC World. Again, I'll try and find out if they're both right. Maybe the EUC report is reporting a separate temperature. I think there's 2 different temperatures on the Shermans. So definitely got hot, but even if 50 is the correct number, it's not bad. Somehow I have a feeling I'm going to go with the number that's on the display, which is 38, that's beautiful. It's a warm day, so I don't think I'll have any problems with overheating today in this wheel. Just gorgeous views today. I'm sure you can't see it in the lens, but LA is right there. I can see the ocean. I can see Catalina Island. Yeah. Slightly hazy. I don't know. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, picturesque view. All right. So what I'm going to do is from here, I just wanted to record a continuous run up to this part. Now I'll just show you periodic points of interest as I ride up to the top. There's some interesting sections along the way where I'm sure I'll be walking. Down to 36.7 degrees now. It's cooling down nicely. Yeah, and UC World's still at 50 degrees. It hasn't moved, so I'm going to say UC World's not calibrated yet. Seba just updated the app not too long ago to support the Lynx. So I'll send him this data and he can look into it a bit more. The suspension feels great on this wheel. 36 degrees. It says 48 on EUC World. So yeah, I'm sticking with the number on the display here. Beautiful. Temperature has been staying right in the mid-30s. Don't believe the number on your display right now if I'm showing it. But, yeah, pedal clearance seems great. Love the tire. I know it's a CST tire, but what can I say? Particularly for this kind of stuff, just works great. Going through little sand traps, that kind of stuff. Look at those views. What a way to spend a Monday afternoon. I'll be eating lunch at the top at the Cosmic Cafe, which is closed, but I can enjoy the setting. Picnic tables up there, and I'm going to charge the wheel. I'm going to show you how I fast charged this new 150 volt wheel. I'm sure all these rocks I'm going over look like little tiny pebbles in the video. But I love the ability to powerful wheels like the Lynx. We can just slowly climb over stuff. And it just has the power. pick a good line here. I should have used the trolley handle. One foreshot, I twisted my broken ankle. Oh God. I wasn't filming though. I was riding on the edge of a deep rut. I kind of ran out of space on the edge without falling into the rut. And wheel got away from me a little bit, twisted, and my foot's kind of locked in the pedals a little bit. I felt a sharp pain in my ankle. I mean, I didn't break it or anything, but now it hurts. I probably shouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now with my ankle still recovering, but I can't help myself. I'm almost done with the most difficult part. Let's see if I can navigate through here with my 9-foot selfie stick. Probably something else I shouldn't be doing. I'm not getting the speed, momentum. I'm going uphill and there's a bunch of crap in front of me. I don't want to walk. Boy, this trail's getting worse since the last time I was here. Okay. I think I'm going to trolley through this section. My ankle's going to be hurting tomorrow. I mean, it's hurting already, but it's really going to be hurting tomorrow. Okay. Now right into a sand trap. If you didn't know, you should ride through sand traps faster than slower. It makes it easier to get through them, which might be counterintuitive. Well, if there was any doubt that I was going to be taking the road back, there isn't now. So I don't want to put my ankle through more abuse than what I have to doing this climb. I knew that was going to happen. I hit this really good sized rock that has an angle on it. Fortunately my feet fell off. Whew. Look at those views though. That's down LA Basin. I live out that way, far away. You probably can't see it, but I can see the ocean. Catalina, much more now. I can see the shipping container ships out there. All right, I'm going to put the stick away until I get out of this mess. I think it'll help me. Okay, I'm through the worst of it now. Fortunately, because my ankle's starting to hurt. God. Now it's hurting a little bit even when I'm riding, but fortunately suspension. If I wasn't on a suspension wheel right now, I think every bump would be killing me. Whew. A bit chillier up here. Temperature of the wheel never really got above into the 40s per the wheel. So it's been a fun ride. It's good to challenge yourself. I mean, I could be thinking, I don't want to go up Mount Wilson. It's just pain in the butt, all the rocks and all the. I know I'm going to probably come off the wheel a few times, and it looks like it's deteriorating. We had a little bit of a rainstorm. Must have been more in the mountains about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago now. I think that definitely caused a bit more rock slides and moved some other stuff around on the trail. But I don't know. If I just take it easy all the time, I'm going to turn it into a marshmallow. Got to keep stressing the body, even stressing my ankle or causing stress in the bones. And to me, it's all good. It will be nice taking the road down though, the highway down. I hope you can see the views. Just gorgeous. It's chilly up here, but not uncomfortably cold, so that's nice. It's probably I already guess it's in the lower 60s, but there's lots of sun. And that just really warms you up. Well, I've never seen this gate open before. All right, made it up to the top. Just in time to give my foot a rest. So 34 degrees. Let's see. 67% battery, 138.2 volts. And I think I'll throw the stats up here if I remember. Let's see. So 9.23 miles and climbed 4,400 feet. Probably 4,500 when I get up to the eating spot. So cool. Nothing but good things to say about this wheel. I mean, I had no doubts it would come up here, but you know, got to try every wheel, see how they handle. Again, I love these really powerful wheels with a big tire that you can just kind of slow roll over just about everything. I love the tire for this riding, at least. I do like the tire for just the street riding too. What can I say? It's just me, I guess. Love the suspension. It's been beautiful today. All right, I'm gonna go to the eating spot and pull out the charger and show you how I'm gonna fast charge this 151.2 volt wheel.